Welcome to The Big Idea, a one-of-a-kind contest that brings 9 Aboriginal innovators together to sell their idea in a 10-minute pitch for a chance to win a cash prize or investment capital. The 9 entrepreneurs come to us from across Canada, from Cape Breton to Vancouver Island, and they are all here to vie for tonight's grand prize, with the top 3 receiving cash awards of $5,000, $10,000, and a grand prize of $15,000. The panelists that stand between the pitch and the dream are seasoned industry vets that have climbed to the top of their respective fields. Dave Tuckaroo of the Mikisew First Nation is the founder, president, and CEO of the Tuckaroo Group of Companies. An entrepreneurial role model, Dave's drive is fueled by the need to create jobs for Aboriginal people. Juno Award-winning singer, performer, and writer Sash Jordan has sold over 1 million CDs worldwide and collaborated or toured with numerous industry heavyweights for national and international recognition. Jerry Montour of the Water First Nation has been at the helm of Grand River Enterprises for the past 17 years, building a strong and diverse empire that includes everything from mining and construction to junior sports teams. John Bernard of the Madawaska Maliseet Band is owner of Donnacona, Canada's largest Aboriginal IT service company. John has been instrumental in furthering First Nations education opportunities in his field. Tonight's panel features special guest Robert Herjavec, CEO of the Herjavec Group. Robert has lived the classic rags to riches story when his first internet security startup sold for $100 million. And I'm Patrice Mousseau, your host for the Big Idea competition, coming from the Convention Centre in downtown Hamilton, Ontario. The red carpet is rolled out at the Hamilton Convention Centre for the 2010 annual Dreamcatcher Gala. Hundreds of friends, families, and role models alike gather at this formal event every year for a night of recognition and world-class entertainment.
It's a wonderful celebration. The Dreamcatcher Fund is there for people that normally wouldn't be able to access the resources to enable people to do good work.
Founded in 2004, the Dreamcatcher Foundation has helped over 5,000 Aboriginal children, youth, and adults from all across Turtle Island.
All the work they do is supporting kids and athletic groups and artists across this country that fall in between the cracks of other arts organizations and government funding agencies. They feel a very necessary service that they provide to everybody, and everybody benefits.
It's so helpful. Like, I wouldn't have dreamed of it. And I think it's such a great opportunity for me. You know, it's a great opportunity for everyone that's going to be working with them.
The gala celebrates 5 top role models for their dedication to youth and community, and tonight there will be 3 additional winners, so let's see who's got this year's big idea. Wayne McKenzie and business partner Tammy Bouvet have been making their mark along the powwow trails with their new take on a classic board game.
I was a youth coordinator and I helped out also a youth drum group. That's when I developed the board game for pretty much the kids. And then they were the one that were inspiring me to take it to another level and get it out for sales. They'll love the idea. They like seeing a little bit of native culture expressed in a fun way.
Now, I understand you guys have a bit of an entourage that you brought with you?
Yes, we have about 8 people with us.
And is your presentation, is this part of the whole wow factor that you're going to blow the panelists and the judges away with?
Yes, this is part of what the game brings out.
When we bring a game into, say, an office or a band office or anywhere, you just feel the excitement, and that's how we're going to bring in the game tonight with some dancers, and Tom's going to be dancing with the game, and boom.
Hi, my name is Wayne McKenzie. I'm from northwestern Quebec, Temiskaming First Nation.
Hi, my name is Tammy Bova. I'm from Ganyeke-Haga Mohawk Territory.
And today we're here to present a native Opoly style of board game. It's a powwow Opoly, and it gives a little brief introductory of our powwows and what the dancers wear, what you might eat at a powwow, with native humor in there. There's like blanket time dances. Also, instead of going to jail, you go to the feast. I came out with this game about 3 years ago, made 2,000 copies, and Tom and I, we went across the country selling from Halifax out to Saskatoon. and they sold out like about 8 months.
How much is the board game?
This one will be $48 when it comes out.
It's competitive with the Monopoly game. It's actually $1, almost $2 cheaper than the Monopoly
custom
game.
Monopoly.
Wayne, do you think there's any potential issue with another board game with the word "opoly" in it that might have a bit of an issue with you selling something similar?
Actually, there's like close to 400 different opoly kind of style of board games, and part of the copyright law is that you only have to change around your artwork even 10%. And so here's my artwork as well. So then I copyrighted after I did all the other changes.
I have to ask you, in this day and age, a board game, I mean, when we're writing them some video games, and I mean, you can buy an iPod for almost next to nothing now. Yeah. Why board game? And do you really believe a board game would sell?
Yeah, that's one of the things that I went to a public school. It was like up to grade 6. I brought it in there, and like all the kids loved it. And there was like every nation was there, black, white, Asian. But one of the responses from the kids was, I never played a board game yet. They're all like, connected to the TV. And this is like almost like a family tradition of most of us grew up playing board games, and that's like our Anishinaabe way again, sharing and laughing around the table.
The 2,000 that you sold, who did you sell them to? Did you sell them to Aboriginals, or did you sell them to the mainstream?
Yes, yeah, like a large part was Aboriginal. And we set up at a couple powwows, different conferences we went to. We touched a little bit in the States, like we said, like a couple casinos. And by the time we got home, it was like we sold out of whatever you left us here. And so we had to.
Did you do this little presentation to them, like you did with us?
Not quite, no. He doesn't dress like this all the time. But
in this economy, is it possible that you could figure out a way to get the actual cost of the game down? If you're going for mass markets, if it's a niche market, stay at your $49, sell your 100,000 boards, and what you're going to do. But in this economy right now, a lot of families are really having to downsize their disposable income. Is there any way you could be out there? I don't buy board games, so I don't know. But
it can be, yeah.
Yeah, it can be. The cost can be brought down, but we were looking at what they're already selling the game.
I've seen Golfopoly at $79.
Yeah.
Wayne, can you teach Sass to do that dance? I'll give you the $15,000 if you can get Sass up there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not me, Tuesday.
Well, you had a chance. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
After presenting their big idea to the judges, Wayne and Tammy leave feeling confident with the pitch.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We did awesome.
Yeah. Good. That's how we like bringing the excitement to it, And this time we had all our numbers down and all the questions were answered, and they're even feeding us some of their questions or advice, where to go and what to do, and so I think it all went really, really good.
All the questions they asked us, we had it covered already.
Coming up.
I'm giving back in a way, and I think people will like to see that.
You had me until there.